Do me a favor. Take that mic. Shove it right up his... No. Yeah, there you go. Just point it away from the... There you go. Thanks.
I got my car stuck on a hill.
No shit.
Yeah, so I was in Elgin and I was jamming with my buddy. Remember the one who's like he's all fucked up? I told you about him.
That could be any of your buddies.
Yeah, well, no, not really. He's like the only one. I limit myself to only one, and this is that one. His name is Brad.
Right.
And he is completely fucked. And I show up, and he's like smoking pot and whatever, and he's like stupid high, and he's like, I'm off work because I have an assist on my butt. And I'm like, well, maybe you should have changed your underwear like
I'm sorry.
once.
Wait a minute. Can you repeat what he
Nope,
said?
I can't. There's no going back now.
I believe two of the words that you needed to key in on were cyst and butt.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
Okay.
cyst on his butt, right? So he's like, I'm not doing anything. Keith, want to come over and jam? And I'm like, yeah, why not? Cool. So I go over, and like I didn't.
So many questions.
Okay. So, all right, I head over to his place, right? And I'm driving along, right? Then I go down to his fucking, into his parking lot for his apartment.
And you know he has a cyst on his butt at this point.
Yes, I do. But I haven't seen my buddy Brad in a while, and he just wanted to play guitar.
Cyst or no cyst, it's worth going over there.
Right, I'm not putting anything in his butt, so there's no, like, I don't have any sort of opinion.
You didn't really make that clear before.
And now I did. I'm glad
Now
I
we
could
know.
clarify it for you.
Beam assumes there's butt play always.
Well,
Yeah.
why wouldn't there be?
I know. Well, I did talk
Because
about...
we're not all like you.
Well, you should try it.
I tried to coerce him into letting me pop it. I was like, dude,
Well, that's what the story's about.
I'll grab a drill bit and we'll just take care of it.
A drill bit.
Yeah, he said it was underneath scar tissue because it's not the first time. And I'm like, well, maybe you should learn to change your underwear after the first time, right? Right. So anyways, I go up to his apartment and I go into the driveway.
Yeah.
And I pull in and I start going down the hill, and then I lose control because of the ice there. And I'm like gaining momentum.
Yeah,
like,
that's
going
scary.
Down. Right, I know, and I'm like, fuck, because it's like it goes down into a hill, and then like it stops, flatlines. That's the parking lot, but then there's another hill, right?
This is in Elgin?
Yeah.
What part of Elgin?
Do you know where Lawrence is?
Yeah.
It's right off Lawrence on Crystal.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh shit, I'm losing control. So
Of your car for once.
Right. So I like cut hard left into a snowbank to slow myself down.
I bet that worked.
And it did. It slowed me down. I parked my car, I got in, and then it was time to leave, right? Like I had a cool jam session, whatever. It was fun.
Did you pop his cyst?
No, I didn't pop his cyst.
By the way, if you're going to do that, don't use a drill bit.
Don't question my methods.
I'm just saying, I'm not going to talk about why I know this, but
Have you ever had a cyst on your butt?
no,
I don't believe it.
doesn't matter.
Okay.
The point is, drill bit's the last thing you'd want to use.
Right. A
Pin.
rusty nail.
Wow, that's a drink. It's not an option for popping cysts.
A drill bit is.
No, I really don't think so. Eric, would you use a drill bit to pop a cyst on your friend's butt who was stoned?
He was stoned. I talked him into it. We just didn't have a drill
Shocking.
bit. Then I also talked.
Was the drill bit on just standalone, or was it on the end of a power drill?
Well, we would have put it on a drill.
Are you kidding me? You would drill your friend's ass with a
Yes, I
That's
would
what it
drill
is.
his ass, and there was the fun in the story. I was gonna try and skip over that for the questionable material. I just fucked that up. Questionable material.
I'm not.
Because I'm hoping this makes it online because it's really funny.
Okay. go
And
ahead.
then, right. So I talked him into a couple other things, but first I tried.
Aren't you curious about what that might be, Eric?
Well,
What do you suppose Keith talked this guy into? I mean, he started at drilling his ass for
Drilling the cyst in his ass.
for a cyst.
yeah.
Anyway.
Right. Okay. So I'm trying to leave. Right.
Yep.
And I try to go back up the hill, which is covered in ice, and I slid out of control. I should have known. I already knew going into it I'm fucked, but I got to try anyways.
Yeah.
So I back up and like immediately start sliding backwards, and I'm like, fuck it. And I roost it, and
You what it?
Roost it, like gunned it. Roosted.
Roost.
It's just another term people use.
What part of the country?
Yeah.
The back roads of Huntley.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
There's one of those.
I'll
I
accept
bet.
that.
Yeah, it seems dubious to me, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, okay. So then I end up
Farms, they talk about farm animals.
I
and
guess they have
things
their own
like that.
vocabulary there.
I think so.
Okay.
Sure
Fair
about
enough.
chicken porn?
You are never going to finish the story.
It's filled with chicks, dude.
God damn it.
All right, so yeah, and then I pretty much sped out of control and then got stuck at the bottom of the hill, and I was stuck there, and I tried getting it out, and I'm like, fuck it, and I left my car there for the night.
How'd you get home? You
got-
stayed with Brad, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I tried everything in my power to get out of there. But while I was there and waiting for my ride to show up,
Yeah.
I talked him into buying my car.
It's right down at the bottom of the hill.
Well, he brought it up. He's like, "How much would you sell me the car for, bro?" I'm like, $1,000. He's like, "How about 500?" I'm like, "How about 1,000?" He's like, 700. I'm like, "Man, you are getting close." And at that point, it was really tempting. Like, yeah, here you go, man. Give me the $700. Keep this problem.
So you did sell it to him?
No, I didn't. I got it out. I talked him into buying a TV off me too, but that ended up not happening.
Was that also stuck in a snowbank?
No, the TV was stuck at. Shut up, Matt.